Hi, I'm Rebekah in the Keys, and today I'm going to be talking to sommelier Tom Smith, who owns M.E.A.T Eatery and Taproom, as well as Tasters, Grille, and Market on Plantation Key and in the Winn-Dixie Shopping Center. I'm also going to be doing a virtual wine tasting, so stay tuned. Hi Tom, how are you doing today?
Fantastic. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. So I understand that you were named in the top 5 sommeliers in South Florida in 2011 by CBS Miami. Tell me about that.
That was quite an honor for them to name me out of dozens and dozens of sommeliers throughout the South Florida area.
So you, along with Chef George Patty, developed M.E.A.T Eatery and Taproom at mile marker 88 and Tasters, Grille, and Market in the Winn-Dixie Shopping Center. Tell me about those concepts.
Tasters Grill was based on small plates, and George and I collaborated on that. George, his culinary background is Asian, Southern, and Caribbean. So we blended that all together with the food. And of course, as a sommelier, I was able to pair wines and beer with that. We were the first restaurants in South Florida, or in the Keys, to do craft beer before it became popular. And we spun off M.E.A.T Eatery and Taproom a couple of years later, about 3 years later, and that was based on, that was our version of a burger and fast food restaurant done a little bit classier.
Wonderful. So what does M.E.A.T stand for? I know that you guys have amazing hamburgers. I love them. But what does it stand for?
It stands for M.E.A.T Eatery and Taproom. And the concept was based on the fact that we weren't just going to be a burger restaurant. We wanted to do a variety of foods. So we make our own sausages, we duck fat fryer French fries, we make our own ketchups and mustards. We also do vegetarian items like tapenades and hummus that's made in-house. And so it's a wide variety. We're meaning to appeal to a lot of people.
Okay, so let's move to recent weeks and months here. Tell me how you've repositioned your businesses during this odd time.
You know, we went to curbside and delivery, so we do that curbside every day, all day, and delivery we do in the evenings from 5 to 8 o'clock, and on certain days we'll do it for lunches. We've also started doing eat and serve meals, and the eat and serve meals are pretty popular. People can take it home and have a restaurant style meal in their comfort of their own home for $10 a plate, which is great. We've also started selling beer and wine retail, so our guests don't have to make 3 or 4 stops. The other thing we started to do is finding out a way to entertain everybody, because you know that's what we do anyways. And the wine tastings have really taken off for us. So we're doing online wine tasting, which has been fantastic.
Yeah, that is what caught my eye in particular. I want to do this tonight. Walk me through the process. How do I participate in your wine tasting?
So what we do is we make a wine box for you. So you've got the wine box. It has tastes of 5 or 6 wines in it. It's got some snacks. And the one for tonight, we actually are giving you a cheese and charcuterie board with some accoutrements on it. And then it has notes on the wines and a piece of paper that you can make your own notes on. We have everybody pick it up between an hour to 3 hours before on Facebook. And they pick it up, take it home, and they can pour it into their own wine glasses, get themselves all set up. So I went from 1 a week, now we're doing 2 a week, and I think next week we may try doing an online wine dinner.
Wow, how would that work? What would that be like?
So what we're going to do is we're going to put together some food items. A couple of the food items will be cold, and maybe the main entree will be warm, but we'll cryovac. You'll be able to throw in some boiling water. We'll have everybody take a little break and say, okay, time to get your food ready. Go put this in, get your boiling water going and put the food in there. And then we'll talk about some other fun stuff. And then when it's ready, we'll have everybody take a break, put their plates together, and then we'll drink the wine and taste it with the food.
Wow, I can't wait. That sounds like a lot of fun. So how many people can participate in the wine tasting?
We get normally we get about 20 to 30 people.
It's just a great concept. I mean, we're here in our homes and we're looking for these things that we can be doing. We want to experience the outside world, but we just can't. So this was just an amazing concept.
I mean, we'd already been doing it, and this actually came for after this is all over, because I can still do the tastings, but we can have people pick up their own wine boxes, go to their home, plug into Facebook Live or YouTube, we're going to be broadcasting on eventually, and they can still participate if they don't want to worry about drinking and driving or having to worry about getting a cab.
So your business is still operating. You have changed, you have pivoted in this really different time in human history, and you've been so creative and ingenious about all of the things that you're doing. So you're offering the home style heat and serve meals. You're doing these wine tasting, and it's just really amazing concepts like that.
Yeah, I mean, everything, trying to make it easy for everybody right now. It's hard for our staff. Our Boca location was in a office building, and they had to close the building down. So our staff there got furloughed, and we didn't want to do that with our staff down here.
So thank you, Tom, for being with us today. Again, creative and ingenious ideas in this COVID-19 pandemic. So thanks again for spending some time with us.
And I'll see you later on tonight, right?
I'll see you tonight. Good luck.
Thank you.
If you are a business owner who has a message that you want to share with your customers, please contact us at RebekahAndTheKeys.com. Click on Submit a Story. Rebekah and the Keys, signing off for now. If you like this video and you're watching it on Rebekah and the Keys, please click on subscribe to your right. If you're watching it on YouTube, please click on subscribe at the bottom of this video. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.